Marty talked after the game on Tuesday about giving the players space to be disappointed before dusting themselves off and going again. How have they reacted since coming back in?
Well, they've been a mixture of things really, recovery and getting ready for tomorrow. So, look, the game, whilst you play the game and you have all the emotions that are associated with it for a period of time, you get over it and you move on because you have to. So we haven't got time to dwell on anything. We've got to make sure that we are focused, and they will be for tomorrow. Again, it's an opportunity. We always see things as another opportunity, and we've got to go and take these opportunities at some point. And with 5 games left, you know, I still think we're in a good place. I think we're in a decent place physically, and a decent place mentally. So we'll continue to push and look for a good performance. And also, we're backed by 1,500 plus of our own support tomorrow, and they know what they've got to do. We know we've got what we've got to do, and I look forward to seeing them all there in Cardiff tomorrow.
Do you see a group of players really pulling together to face the challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they did that the other night. I thought we competed really well. I thought we were okay. I think they worked really hard, Luton Town, and they've got good players. And let's not forget they were in the Premier League last year. So they've got some players with Premier League experience, some quality there, and they'll be scratching their heads as to why they're down at the bottom of the league. But you know, the disappointment comes from being in that strong position in terms of being a goal up when the clock's running down, and you've got to run the clock down. But like I say, there's been some games this season where we've seen the game out, being a goal in front, and Blackburn Rovers is one of those games that springs to mind, and some performances and the performances of late have actually been pretty good. So certainly over the last 5 games, so the next 5 games shouldn't be any different. And as I've said, this is the first period that I've been able to select from a similar group of players. So and to have the majority available is, you know, at this stage of the season and in our circumstances is you know, it's imperative really.
Clearly it would be a big 3 points if we can get them on Saturday, but how important is it to remember that we've got 4 further matches after this to pick up points?
It is, but this is our focus because it's the next game. Then we've got to look forward to the Easter weekend. So another chance to pick up some points and ease people's anxieties, I think. And I'm talking about people outside the building, really, because we just focused on what we have to do. And I think also, I've said before, you've got to embrace it. If we embrace it and really enjoy it and understand it, then you know you should be able to get through that with doing things and making the decisions that you have to make to be successful, or more of those decisions. Clearly, you're playing against an opponent that are trying to stop you from doing what you want to do and impose their game on you. But we've got to flip that in an away game and go and play in the same vein as we did last weekend against Preston North End.
Achieving anything in football is never straightforward. How many twists and turns do you expect between now and the end of the season?
Well, there'll be many, no doubt, during games, you know, individual games. But you know, 5 games is a lot of games, so we just look forward to it and what that can bring for us.
You mentioned earlier about having a pretty healthy squad to choose from now. How's everyone shaping up on the back of a couple of games so far this week?
Yeah, okay. I think we've got Josh Wilson-Esperand back in the building, who looks like he's rehabbed pretty well. So he'll be not too far away in terms of being able to join in with the squad. So yeah, it was good to see him back because that gives us another player in, and he's got good quality. There's no doubt. And he can play in a few positions, so you know that will be good for us in the running as well. So other than that, there's no new news to report.